Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. It's game day. It's game day. I hope you're excited about, if you're into college basketball like I am, this today is going to be historical. Can't wait to watch the games tonight. Guys, listen, I'm excited for you. Why? Because you're an early adopter in this new asset class that is a digital asset space. And if you hold some Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Luna, Solana, Avalanche, if you hold these cryptos, you're winning. And if you're participating and not just standing by with your stuff on a ledger, if you're participating, you're winning. If you're being both a lender and a borrower, you're winning. Even if you're just being a lender, you're winning. Just look it up. Look at the ancient scriptures and what do they say? If you're lending, you're winning in this space. If you're lending, you're winning. If you're participating in the decentralized finance in the space that wants you to win, you're winning. You're winning right here. Walk away from the trade fire. There's only one or two out there left that are any good, that'll do you any good. The rest of them is their products. They don't want you to win with those things. They don't want you to win. In any case, guys, we're going to go over the market because the market is doing what the market does. Wow. The market is doing what the market does. We'll go over some stuff from Twitter today. Very, 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 very interesting stuff come from Linda Jones. I think that's fascinating to hear her take. I'm going to share it again. The library CEO is laying it down after 4 years of dealing with the SEC, just laying it down. It's not great. Cynthia Loomis and Gary Gensler, what in the wide world is going on with that? We'll get into that. Everrise Staking Lab, got a video on it. Man, I'm telling you, a new and brighter and better way to do staking. I'm excited about it. Everrise.com. Absolutely loving what they're doing over there. Do your homework, do your due diligence. There's plenty of available video and information on them because they just constantly put it out. They just constantly put it out, showing their faces, the whole nine. Real project, in my humble opinion, but do your own homework and do your own due diligence. I just found out I got some Rarible to claim from the airdrop tip. I'm going to grab some of that when the gas fees are reasonable. Goodness gracious. All right. So what else? I have some other stuff here I wanted to share on Twitter as well. Goldman Sachs. So Bitcoin ETF, spot ETF denied. Go figure. And then you find out Goldman Sachs is talking all kind of crypto stuff. Yeah. Hey, Gary, can you slow them down a bit? Can you slow these guys down a bit? Remember, we won first, we were last. Can you slow them down so we can catch up? We'll try to catch up. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate it. Unbelievable. We'll get into some of that as well. All right, guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like and that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I know we got tons of people that listen but haven't taken the moment to subscribe. We appreciate it if you do take that time and hit the like button so we can let more people. When you hit the like button, YouTube gets the channel out to more people. We need more of us. We need a new 1%. We need more of the average Joe and James in this space. And you can do your part, my friends, by smashing the like button, ringing that notification bell so that you get notified when we upload and when we go live. All right, so the total cryptocurrency market cap is at 2.26 trillion. I'm I'm going to refresh it just for a second, down to 2.25 now, up 1.5% on the on 24 hours. The dominance of Bitcoin is at 39%. Cool. We need it in the mid 30s, beginning in the mid 30s. I get excited. Lower 30s, get even more excited. Bitcoin is at $46,246. Ethereum is at $3,455, up 11.2% on the 7-day. Interesting stuff there. Solana, 39% up on the 7-day at $137. I got some Solana on one of these wallets. I don't pay much attention to it, but I do hold some. XRP is at 83 cents. Cool, 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 cool. Terra Luna is up 23.5% on the 7-day at $111. Luna, I'm excited about it. We hold some Luna as well, but I'm going to check out Prism sometime today after I get my cardio on and see if I want to do Prism, or again, do I just want to hop on Osmosis and earn more Luna there? We'll see. All right, so Avalanche up 18% at $99. That's cool. Polkadot's up 10% on the 7-day at $22. That's very cool as well. I'm just going to go over some of the double figure greens near protocol, up 26% at $15. That is awesome to see. Tron, shout out to Granada. Tron's up 14% at 7 cents on the 7-day. Waves, again, I'm telling you guys, the decentralized stablecoin USDN, Waves is up 65.9% on the 7-day at $51. Filecoin up 30% at $24 on the 7-day. That's cool. Let's see what else we got there. Theta Network at $4.09. That is awesome as well. Thorchain, $11.72, up 23% on the 7-day. The graph up, is the graph up? Yeah, graph's up 23%. Aave's up 45.7%, $236. Goodness gracious, what happened? Man. I've used the Aave protocol. I can't say I own it as a token though, but I have used it. I know that V3 is out. I know that the V3 is out. So yeah. Zilliqa is still killing it, 275% up on a 7-day at 17 cents. Frax shares up 114%. At $38. Shout out to the Frax community. Hope we got some new 1%ers there for sure. Harmony token, I still haven't gotten Harmony yet. These are 17.3%. You can't own everything, guys. Can't own everything. Cool. Look at Convex token CDX. Let's go, Convex. Up 36.8% at $33. Let's freaking go. Nice. Let's go. So I know my new strategy now is going to take the rewards from Convex, take the CVX CRV, and turn it into CRV, and then the CRV and the CVX. It looks like that is the plan. Shout out to Comics Finance. If you're using that platform, let me know in the chat. Tell me about your strategy. I'd love to hear it. All right, so 44% for synthetics. Got rid of synthetics. It looks like I got rid of it too soon. Oh, man. The market, again, doing what the market does. I don't know what Lido DAO is, LDO token, but it's up 31%. And that rounds out the top 100 guys. The market is doing what the freaking market does, right? It's doing what it does. This is interesting stuff here. This is from the library. You know, the people that SEC sued as well in litigation. It says, in 4 years of pursuit by the SEC, we spent millions of dollars, provided millions of pages of documents, and spent 10,000 plus man hours. In all that time, the SEC has never answered a question or provided feedback of any kind. Can you imagine that? United States government agency has never answered a question or provided feedback of any kind. Shame. It's shameful. It is shameful. And they need to be held accountable for that. Excuse me, I'm going to retweet that out. Something went wrong. What the well? Shameful, right? Why would that happen? Oh, that's not what I want. Think about that, guys. In 4 years, they have not provided any kind, and they haven't answered a question or provided any feedback of any kind in 4 years. I don't know why it's not letting me do anything there, but we'll figure it out later. Interesting stuff from library. Again, it's crazy. It is absolutely unfreaking believable. 4 years, man, travesty. I hope that they end up on the right side. The library does, and hope they'll be able to continue. They have a use case with what they're trying to do with their token and their platform. And the SEC went after it because the SEC was a bully, and they knew that they could. So this is some crazy stuff here. And more in particular, it's Gary Gensler, by the way, when I say SEC. Gary Gensler, without questions. So it's breaking. Cynthia M. Lewis, Senator Lewis, wants to give more power to Gary Gensler. Can you, what? Retweet this, says Mickle, .XRP, to let her know that the crypto community will not stand for this. No, the SEC has held back innovation for far too long and has failed to do its job of protecting investors. The people from library, CEO, people from library have just said in 4 years, in all that time, 4 years, the SEC has never answered a question or provided feedback of any freaking kind. And Senator Loomis wants to give the SEC more power. This is talking about a United States company in LBR. Right. We want to follow the law, says library, but no one will tell us what it is. The SEC, Gary Gensler, and this lady wants to give the SEC more power. Give me a freaking break. Give me a break. I don't know how old this Meet the Press thing is. I really don't know. I'm not going to play it. It says they put this out March 31st. Don't know when this interview was or wasn't. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's just, I mean, it's terrible. And she wants to give him more power? No, thank you. No, thank you. 4 years, no guidance, can't answer a question, won't answer questions. And 4 freaking years of asking. It's disgusting. It is absolutely freaking disgusting. Here's some better news. Everrise, a project actually looking to do something with real use case. I encourage you guys to do your own homework and do due diligence on it. I can't wait to go over this Everrise NFT staking lab to find out how it all works. Yeah, really, really excited about it. We take a look at the Rise token right now, currently. They're on 5 different chains. I mean, what? With the real use case. Yeah, look at that. It's still 3 zeros and a 9. And that's up 3%. That's up 3%. Yeah. The highest it's been is 2 zeros and a 1. Yeah. Interesting. So go here to Rise token. It started on a Binance chain, but it is on Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, and Phantom. I've done 3 of those. I've done Phantom, I've done Avalanche, and I think I've done Binance Smart Chain. Or maybe Polygon. I think I did the last 3. Just got some tokens and staked in 3 of those platforms. Just kind of see how each went. I mean, I personally am the biggest fan of Phantom in terms of speed, efficiency, price, that type of stuff. Yeah, but I've used all 3 chains numerous times, provided liquidity, staked and provided liquidity on all 3 of these different platforms. Avalanche probably second, and then Polygon for me. Binance Smart Chain, I'm so afraid of some of these things that kind of go on there. but it is massively fast. But I'm hesitant on projects there now, but some of them end up being great ones. And I think Everrise is one of those, but I'm excited about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different chains. Yeah, with real use case, guys. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to go out and buy a Rise token, but I'm telling you, check out, do your homework on the Everrise Eco. Do your homework on the Everrise Eco. I'm telling you. Leonard P. Jones, again, I wanted to share this because I think this is massive, again, to understand this, what is ultimately really going on and possible solutions. And Volante, don't sleep. When you see Ripple, the company, the world, the powers that be, don't matter. In the US and abroad, the powers that be, IMF, World Bank, Bank of England, just doesn't matter. They know about Ripple, the company. They know about ODL. It's one of its products. They know about RippleNet. They know about XRP. They know. And so does US. So I think this is something really strongly to consider. It says, this is from Linda P. Jones, smart Arthur, and she has her own podcast, the Be Wealthy and Smart podcast. I've seen her on Crypto Eddie's channel. There's a great interview there. Really, really great interview. It says, thread, I can foresee a scenario where Russia stops delivering gas. Why would anyone not think that is a possibility? Because Russia refuses to accept unfriendly currency, the euro and dollars, and demands rubles. The contract states payment is to be in euros and dollars. This is what the contract is saying. Putin is firm on this right here. It says right here. But he's firm on accepting rubles. He's not taking any unfriendly currency. Russia refused to accept unfriendly currency. So that's going to be some people in the EU, and it's currently going to be the US. The G7 country says the contracts cannot be altered. Interestingly enough, the feeling is one I have had since the beginning. That is absolutely not simple to change the currency or payments without violating the contract. Draghi says there, right? So where's 3 or 5? To be clear, the US and the EU want to pay in their currencies, and Russia wants rubles. They are at an impasse. Arbitration would take months, according to articles. However, they could pass crypto laws faster than planned. Now, instead of 180 days, 6 months. So they can publicly use the XRP ledger, which would allow for the G7 countries to pay in euro and dollars. You got to get. The contract says one thing. Putin is like, nah, I'm not selling that gas unless it's in rubles. How do you get around that? Contract saying one thing, Putin is saying another. How do you do it? You can use the freaking XRP ledger. So they can publicly use the XRP ledger, which would allow for G7 countries to pay in euros and dollars, and Russia would still receive the rubles. The contract says euros and dollars. The G7 countries would not be breaking the contract, and Putin would be getting what he wants. So you don't have to have the standoff. It's right there, solution, right there. Yep. So with gas shortages and food shortages on the horizon, time is of the freaking essence. We must solve this problem now. Get those bills fast-tracked, Congress. XRP Ledger is the solution that bridges the legacy system. So that could be one of those systemically important deals. Look, Russia is saying, nah, they're willing. They're like, no, you're an unfriendly country. But the contract says that it has to be in euros and US dollar. We need to put something in place. We got to use something to make this happen. We don't want gas shortages and food shortages. Get those bills fast-tracked. Congress, the XRP ledger is the solution that bridges the legacy system. You can't do it on SWIFT. You can't use the dollar and euros on the SWIFT network and they become freaking rubles. Doesn't happen, won't happen, can't happen. And it's green energy. again, so that, you know, when the powers that be get in front of up to the podium, they can loud, you know, the XRP ledger. They can, right? They can put that reasoning out to the masses. This is why we want to do it. Oh man, the answers are right there, guys. The answers are freaking right there. Answers are right there. This is some interesting stuff from Troy Cross, is professor of philosophy and humanities at Reed College and a fellow at the Bitcoin Policy Institute. Interesting. A former BTC miner from 2011, he quit having concerns with escalating energy use. And today he talks about his solution. Interesting. A solution to a challenge dealing with technology. Go freaking figure. There's actually a solution from a Bitcoin miner dude. You see what I'm saying? It's not that we don't acknowledge that there's challenges with proof of work, with the mining, but there are always solutions to it. What we don't want to do is try to wipe it out and we lose the monetary policy that comes, because the challenges of the world today have to do with fiscal and monetary policy. Those are the challenges. Not that we're not concerned about climate control, but the solutions to climate control issues. Always have been, and there always will be freaking solutions, guys. Always, always. But it's very, very interesting to hear, is this Bitcoin miner said he has some concerns about the escalating kind of compounding issues that come with Bitcoin mining.
Just in Bitcoin really was just the idea itself was awesome and cool. I had 2 towers running in my basement with graphics cards, 4 graphics cards each. You know, not because I wanted to make a ton of money. I didn't see this happening, but just because I wanted to be a part of it. I sensed there was some historical movement. Hash rate spiking madly as people switched over to GPUs. And in fact, even just getting GPUs, there are charts of like the most efficient GPUs, and the most efficient ones were always sold out. I stopped mining Bitcoin for reasons that I want to talk about. Because I did some back of the envelope math, and I realized the block reward is 50 Bitcoin per block at the time. I realized that if Bitcoin's market cap ever reached the market cap of gold, or if it did right away, that basically the amount of energy we are consuming as a network would be astronomical. The issue
would be astronomical, right? And then you just go right here. Green energy, carbon neutral. Why do you think the Ripple and the company were doing what they were looking to do? Why do you think that is? Like, seriously, why do you think that is? This is the XRP ledger. Let me put it this way. The XRP ledger is something that the G7 countries could absolutely 10,000% buy into. And then ask, each G7 nation could also ask their markets, their respective markets, to use it. Do you see what I'm saying? And the respective markets would have no pushback because of what the XRP ledger is and can do. And you got the whole energy efficient thing as well. Do you see what I'm saying? The G7 nations would absolutely be willing to take it on and accept the XRP ledger, and then ask their nations, if you will. When I say ask, they say, well, if you're not doing this ESG thing in your business operation, it's not a good look. But if you start doing things on this XRP ledger, remember that the monetary policy is always going to be number one. It's a cool deal. Do you see where it's going? Remember, the XRP ledger can move anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. One of the most powerful statements ever. And it's got the whole energy thing going on with you know, carbon neutral dates attached to it, the whole 9 yards. It's just a check, 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 checks all the boxes. All right, guys, look, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos. I said looking, I said looksin, like I was trying to say look and listen at the same time. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, man, we are already winning. Have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.